Hello, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Reef refresh update. So first things first, the update obviously isn't out yet. I'm reacting to like all the teasers and everything they put out about it on the Mermaid channel, so if you want to see the full videos, then go check out there. Anyways, in the first short, I did notice that the tail the mermaid is wearing, I'm pretty sure it's one of the beta tails, but revamped. Or maybe that's just how tails look on the high quality settings. And there's text on the screen. I always thought this text could be translated, and it is under the Mermaid title, so I never translated it myself, so I'm a bit disappointed in myself as someone who like looks for the lore, but someone in the comments deciphered it, and apparently, according to this person, it says something big is coming, then it says 7, so they assumed that this update will come out on the 7th of July, which I hope so, because I'll be back from holiday then and it's right before my birthday, so I'll have plenty of time to play it before making a video on how to play it, which I usually do for every update. And it has been a while since the last Mermaid update. Not that that's a particularly bad thing, because like I've been busy, and also the last update was actually quite big. It took a long time for me to finish it, and technically I didn't finish that update. I got all the rewards for battling except from all the tails, but I'm not that bothered about collecting all the tails because I didn't even get all the Halloween ones, so there's no way I can be a collector anyways. Okay, on to the second teaser. There's no text or anything, it just shows two mermaids wearing the beta tails, I assume, and it looks like the graphics of the game has been like, or outfits at least, has been like refreshed. I thought Reef refresh would be the Reef itself, which I'm pretty sure it is, but also the look of like clothing might also be improved, as well as tails, which can be seen in like how majestic these tails were. And I saw people in the comments saying that, oh, these new tails are beautiful, but I'm pretty sure those are just like the revamped beta tails. Okay, since this is a part 1, I assume there will be more parts to meet the NPCs, which means there might be a lot of new NPCs, which I'm excited for, like the lore implications and just generally more NPCs because there isn't that many. Also, I probably won't be reacting to any more like teasers that they post, like the part 2 to this. The update is likely to come soon, so I feel like it'd be a waste of a video to focus on like one teaser. So I've collected all the ones that have come out up to now. Okay, so it seems like Gold is in a whole new place, and I think her tail might be changed slightly. No, I think her tail is the same, but I don't remember the dorsal fins, but I don't think I've ever seen her lift up her fins like that. She's got a little sign behind her, I think it's cute. One problem with the refresh is I'm so used to the layout of Mermaid as it is, so it's gonna be pretty hard to get used to it again. But they do, like in updates, they normally like change one area, so I get used to that, so I can get used to this. It'll just take a lot of playing the game. But I used to get so lost when I was new to playing the game, so I hope this doesn't make things complicated for new players. Okay, Florian is looking a lot better in this teaser than in real life. I like the new accessories he's wearing. He looks a bit plain currently in the game since there's no update, but I prefer the way he looks. But it also seems like he's in a new location as well. Or, well, not new location, I'm sure they're just like revamping everything, so it will be kind of in the same place, but it will look a lot different. Like, at the moment I'm seeing a lot more green than I see in the current Mermaid. I mean, whatever they do, I think it will be beautiful, because like, Mermaid looks great. I like how it looks currently, but I'm sure this will be an upgrade. I'm pretty sure Willow is new. I really like her design, but also I feel like I've seen her before. Maybe it's because she was a sea bunny, not a sea bunny, like a smaller NPC. I hope you know what I'm talking about. I'll put it on the screen. I like her trumpet. That's not a trumpet, that's a French horn, I think. But I'd love to have new instruments because I think the instruments are very like interesting, considering like the music theme and how that links to magic, obviously, because of the references to the muses and, well, we're like mermaids and sirens and stuff. I'm quite excited to see the roles of these new NPCs, but I don't think she's a new NPC, but we haven't seen her like this. Also, that's definitely a new area behind her, and it looks like some sort of animal, I think like a shell behind her, which kind of looks like a crab, or like a squid, like maybe like, I just see like blue tendrils coming out, so I thought those were crab legs, but they could also just be like an octopus or something, because we know there's octopuses in the game. She's also definitely wearing a new top, or like a new bodice, one that we don't have in game, which I hope we'll be able to buy. Petros is also a new NPC, and it looks like he's reading a book, so he might be like interested in the history. He looks like a historian to me. So I'm thinking like we're gonna get a bunch of lore from him, or maybe he's the quest guy who gives us quests. Even though gold gives us quests, there might be like, I don't know, more like lore quests or something else entirely. It could be a magic book where we learn about magic, since there is technically a spell we can learn that helps you find other people. So there is a possibility that we might be learning more spells. Also, I really need that tail because that's like my favourite shade of blue. But like I said, I'm not sure if it's a revamped version of the tail we have. I can't, because it kind of looks like the shape of a tail that we have, but I can't remember the name. Okay, there is a short that I'm gonna be skipping because it just shows what this video I'm going to react to, which is just a vlog of the Reef refresh. I'm skipping it because it's basically a condensed version of this video. Okay, first things first, fancy new cave, and it looks like we have new types of fish, which I like because I always like when we had like little biodiversity updates, and I hope there'll be like lore in this cave, just because. Oh wow, there really is a lot more green than before. There's a glowing thing, which seems like an NPC you can interact with. I mean like an animal you can interact with to do the animal helping quests, or it's either that or one of the shards you do for Gold's quest. Okay, we literally find out what that thing is straight away, so it's one of those animal quests. It's a new animal quest. It kind of looks like pollination. Am I crazy? I know fish don't do that. There's like some sort of bar above the player's head, and they are swimming the fish around like little like sea flowers, I guess. But I've been wrong about like mini games before. Okay, this looks like a new area, obviously. It kind of looks like a massive underground cave, which I would love, honestly. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the idea of a cave. It just seems like it has lore written all over it. And like I said earlier, it looks like there's new types of fish. I'm pretty sure this might be the revamped shrine area, and if it's not, it's a whole new lore area because it's got like arches and stuff, and it seems like a glowing orb. And like circular objects have like a lot of lore importance generally. I mean, they're held in the statues on the islands, and I think they represent the moon, most likely because the moon and its relation to the tides. But I hope they didn't completely get rid of the shrine. I don't really know what the Reef refresh like fully implies. I hope we still have some elements from the old map. It also looks like Petros is in this area. This is kind of confirming my belief that he might be like some sort of lore related NPC, like historian, or he might like give us the quest to find the scrolls. Because there was never like a direct objective for us to find the scrolls. That's just something you do if you want to find out the lore yourself. I just noticed a small mermaid statue holding a like orb as well, so that does link back to what I was talking about earlier. And this is probably like almost definitely the shrine. I don't like that massive moray eel. I didn't even like the eels that you whack and whack at eel. I hope that's not like a hostile entity because I'll literally cry. But for a second I thought that like music notes statue was the harp that you can play to get sand token, but it actually looks more like a fountain the more that I look at it. Not that that makes any sense. And the big shells around it kind of look like they would be like houses for, I guess, little crabs or something, or like any type of like sea creature. Oh, so they've completely reworked how the octopuses look. Unless this is Periot. I know that's not how you pronounce it. Who you do the rhythm like color memorizing game with. But if that's the case, he's been shrunk significantly. But I just think they've changed how the octopuses in the animal helping minigame where you help the octopus mom find its children. They assume this means animals are a lot more dynamic now, which is the thing they've been working on like in other small updates, so that does make sense. All these new animals seem really exciting, even though I kind of hate the idea of a moving eel. But this massive turtle looks so cool, and it definitely reminds me of something. It's probably linked to some sort of myth, like, because this is kind of a repeating theme in like multiple like things. Like this reminds me of a Winx episode in where they go onto this island which happens to be like which happens to be a turtle, and there's like a tree on it which is like sending them to sleep or whatever. That's unrelated, but what I'm saying is I should probably look up what this means, like mythology wise. So apparently, like the idea of like an island being a turtle is linked to a Native American creation story, so you learn something new every day. Anyways, that's all I've got to say about these videos, but I'm very excited for the rework, but I'm also a bit nervous that we might lose like the nice elements that are still in Mermaid now, but either way I'm pretty excited for the Reef refresh update, so expect a video going through the update like probably a week after it comes out. Anyways, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.